Chess, nonsense, and analysis. Hi, dear viewer. Today I have a spectacular show prepared for you. We are talking about the event that started today. The games just finished not too long ago, and the tournament is played in Uzbekistan, and it's called the UzChess Cup Masters 2025. It is played from, it's going to be take place basically, to be taking place from today, June the 19th, up till the 27th next week. So it's happening in Tashkent. And but look at the field. The field, basically in the field, there are five of the best six players from Uzbekistan. And don't forget that Uzbekistan a few years ago with a youthful squad won the Olympiad when they were captained by Grandmaster Ivan Sokolov, right? So uh, the field includes those players and then the new rising stars from India, and then a sprinkle of some other top players. Here are the results. Round one was underway from today, finished. Here are the results. Aravind Chitamparam drew against Pragnananda, incredible players. And the game we're going to be looking at, Yakupoyev lost against Erigaisi with the white pieces. And then Maksutlu drew against Richard Rapport. Nepomniachtchi lost against Sindarov. Abdusatorov, the best player, of course, from Uzbekistan, beat another player from there, Vokidov. So, what an event! Exciting. I mean, I am so excited by a number of things. I mean, the event has got now the new world number. Well, why new? World number three. Ergaisi playing. We've got Prague in the mix, Abdusatorov, and then we've got Chitamparam Arvind in there as well. So really a huge promise in terms of excitement for chess fans. The first round did not disappoint at all. Let's jump into the action. So Erigaisi is playing with the black pieces, and he plays here after bishop d3, e5, c3, knight d7, knight f3, d5. It's a fairly non-standard game, but it is still theory. There's been a number of games even at the top, and they follow some theory for a while. But you see, the important thing to understand here is that the player, with modern chess at the top, now what we are realizing, the player that can, number one, surprise their opponent, that means, man, because it's so difficult, because there are so many positions you have to look into, right? But if you can somehow force or get lucky or whatever you want to call it, but your opponent must get to a certain situation or position where you have analyzed a position which is not so popular, which they may not be familiar too much with, and you've really analyzed it, and then you get them. And I think that is well, I'm not even thinking that's exactly what happened in this game. So Yakupoyev, very strong player, I mean 26-59, but let's have a look. So takes, they're still following theory. Very wild. Takes on g7, takes bishop takes, queen takes, knight e5. So the knight is forking the queen and the bishop, which means that bishop b5 check is forced. Black plays bishop to d7. This is still theory. And here's something curious. Now, I think that maybe he forgot the theory, or he knows, because you see there was a game that was played at the Olympiad, and Lupulescu from Romania, a very strong grandmaster, was playing with the white pieces, and he played here queen to e2. So this was played a while ago, queen e2, and so I was kind of maybe Yakupoyev understands or remembers queen e2, but he didn't analyze it most probably, so he gets scared and he wanted to find something else, right? But I was interested to say, okay, what happened in that game and what could maybe Erigaisi have had in store? So this is just pure speculation. Yeah? This did not happen in the game. This we are following now the previous game, the Lupulescu game. So what happened is that c6 was played, castles, takes on b5, f4. So we can see that black is going to is a piece up, but the piece white is going to get the piece back. White structure is much more compact than black's structure. Now, in the game, what happened? The black played castle and white went on to win the game. So I was trying to see at which stage maybe would we have been expecting Erigaisi, because Erigaisi would have had this position, right? Amongst other positions, he would have had this position and analyzed it. So there's a very interesting suggestion here by the Indian to play queen b6 check, and now bishop e3, and to play queen e6. Now, interesting enough, in this position, this is a messy position. The Indian suggestion, the top move by the Indian is bishop d4 here. Do not ask me to go into extreme details, but okay, obviously white will get the pawn back, and possibly white wants to take back on e5 with the bishop or something like this. Hard to say, but this is the move. But a natural move like f takes e5, for example, already white would have gone wrong, because after bishop takes e5, knight d2, castles long. Look at this position. The computer feels that the position is still equal, but slightly favoring black. And I think that this position is very dangerous for white. The g-file, the two bishops, and a very difficult practical task to be trying to defend this position. But on the other hand, we also can assume that Erigaisi would have analyzed it further than this. So very interesting. So what actually happens now is that we can then safely say that in this position, Yakupoyev is falling into preparation, as simple as that. And so what he does, he doesn't play queen e2, he plays queen takes b7. Now it's interesting enough. This has only been like 11 moves, and white is already, queen takes b7 is already a big problem for white. Not easy to see, but let's have a look. Black just simply castles. Now, okay, now that white is always having a problem with tempos. White cannot castle because black will play, of course, rook b8 and then pick up the bishop. So white plays bishop takes d7. Black plays knight d3 check before taking, yeah, in between move. So now you cannot castle anymore. Queen takes d7. Yeah, white is 2 pawns up, but none of the pieces have moved. Look at that. It's like a game from Paul Morphy or Greco, you know, in this romantic era where someone was chasing pawns. White is in a completely difficult position. He tries knight a3, rook e8, threatening rook e1 checkmate. Amazing. Bishop e3 must come. Every move is a threat now after this. Rook b8 and takes on b2. c3 is under attack from the bishop. Knight c4, rook c2, attacking c3. Rook d1, queen a4, attacking the knight on c4, attacking the pawn on a2. Knight d2 picks up the pawn, keeping an eye on the rook. White is going down in flames. h3, rook a1. Difficult position. If you take queen takes and you lose the rook, at least So he tries king e2 first, but now knight f4 check. You have to go for this variation, and white is just simply lost, and white resigns here. This is, I mean, an amazing piece of preparation from Erigaisi, and um, this is beautiful. I mean, because the point is that it would be difficult, dear viewer, to prepare this thoroughly if you knew the opponent was going to play this particular variation. What you have to appreciate is that this is possibly just in his folder. There are so many positions that you have to prepare and balance out and understand and remember your own analysis. But it's clear that for Erkaisi, once the position becomes very, very aggressive and with initiative, he is an amazing talent. Yeah. So first round delivered already. Let's have a look what's going to happen in the following rounds. I certainly will be following this tournament, and I'll be giving a blow by blow, sorry, account of the event. And yeah, a lot of exciting chess to come, and we are certainly looking forward to it. So yeah, till next time. Hope you enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed it, and I cannot wait for tomorrow. And yeah, with that, I will then say checkmate.